Hey guys. Tonight we begin with something a little darker, a time of sirens, shadows, and whispered prayers in the night. We're diving into what life was really like during World War II. Forget the polished war movies Hollywood sold you. The truth? You probably wouldn't last a single night. So before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy these journeys into history. And let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from and what time it is for you. It's always fascinating to see who's joining us from around the world. Now, dim the lights, let a soft hum fill the room, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. Because the year is 1945. Picture this, a shattered Dresden street glowing with embers. And tonight's story? A girl kneeling beside a silent grave. The air is thick with the residue of yesterday's chaos. A gentle breeze carries the faint smell of smoke and ash through the broken streets of Dresden, whispering tales of what once was. Beneath a sky painted with the soft hues of twilight, a young girl kneels beside a grave marked only by a simple wooden cross. Her name is Anneliese, and she is cradled by the quiet, her form still against the backdrop of a city trying to remember how to breathe. Around her, the world feels vast and empty, stretching into shadows that dance softly under the silver light of a crescent moon. The city, in ruins, is a symphony of silence, interrupted by the occasional distant echo of footsteps, perhaps a lone soldier or a wandering soul like hers, lost in the labyrinth of memory and hope. Anneliese places a hand on the earth, feeling the cool, gritty soil beneath her fingertips. It's rough and grounding, a reminder of the reality she cannot escape. Yet, there is comfort in this touch, a connection to the life that once thrived here. The distant cry of an owl floats through the night, a haunting but soothing lullaby that mingles with the gentle rustling of leaves. Her eyes, weary yet resolute, reflect the glimmer of stars that peek through the veil of smoke. They are her silent companions, twinkling with a promise of dreams yet to come. She closes her eyes, allowing the cool night air to brush against her cheeks like a tender caress. In this moment, she imagines the warmth of a summer afternoon, the laughter of friends echoing through streets now silent. A soft glow from a nearby lantern casts a golden hue over the cobblestones, revealing cracks and crevices that tell stories of the past. Shadows stretch and sway, performing a slow, melancholic dance in the dim light. Each movement is gentle, deliberate, as if trying not to disturb the fragile peace of this sacred space. Anneliese breathes deeply, her breath mingling with the night air, creating a rhythm that matches the heartbeat of the city. She whispers a quiet prayer, her words carried away by the breeze, intermingling with the whispers of the past. Above her, the sky remains steadfast, a silent watcher over the world below. In this moment, surrounded by the remnants of life and the echoes of yesterday, Anneliese finds a strange solace. Here, beneath the vast expanse of the night sky, she knows she is not alone. The world spins around her, a constant in the chaos, and she is but a small part of its eternal dance. The night cradles Anneliese in its gentle embrace, each breath of the cold air a reminder of both the harshness of the world and the resilience that thrives within it. The distant tolling of a church bell reverberates softly through the air, its sound a gentle reminder of time's passage, rhythmic and eternal. It carries with it the memories of days gone by, of moments captured in the sepia tones of history, whispering tales of love, loss, and hope into the quiet night. The candlelight flickers, casting delicate shadows that ripple across the cobblestones like waves upon a still pond. The faint aroma of wax drifts through the air, mingling with the earthy scent of damp stone and distant pine, creating a tapestry of sensations that envelops her. Anneliese feels the weight of the world slip away, replaced by a serene stillness that wraps around her like a warm shawl. Her thoughts drift, carried away on the gentle breeze. She recalls her mother's lullabies, soft and soothing, their melodies weaving through her memory like threads of gold. They echo now in the rustle of the leaves, in the whisper of the wind, bringing a sense of comfort that transcends the boundaries of time and space. Anneliese imagines the city as it once was, vibrant and alive, with bustling markets and children's laughter ringing through the air. She sees the faces of those she loves, their eyes bright with dreams and possibilities. This vision, though born of memory, feels almost tangible, a gentle reminder of the life that continues to pulse beneath the surface of this quiet night. Above, the stars shimmer like scattered diamonds, casting their ethereal light upon the world below. They are steadfast and true, indifferent to the turmoil of the human heart, yet offering a promise of constancy and hope. Anneliese opens her eyes, gazing up at the celestial tapestry, feeling a connection to something greater, a silent understanding that life, in all its complexity, continues to unfold. The night deepens, the world slipping further into slumber, and Anneliese remains a sentinel in the stillness, her heart beating in time with the universe. The air grows colder, yet she feels a warmth emanating from within, a quiet strength that guides her through the shadows of uncertainty. In this moment, beneath the vast sky and amidst the whispers of the past, Anneliese knows that she is part of a larger story, one that stretches beyond the confines of the present. And as the night envelops her in its gentle embrace, she finds peace, knowing that the dawn will come, bringing with it the promise of new beginnings and the enduring light of hope. As the night deepens further, the world seems to exhale, releasing the day's tension into the cool, crisp air. The faint echoes of distant memories whisper through the cobblestone streets, their soft sighs carried by the breeze that gently stirs the leaves. Anneliese closes her eyes once more, allowing the symphony of the night to wash over her, a tranquil melody that soothes her soul. The candle beside her flickers, casting a warm, golden glow that dances upon the walls, creating shadows that sway like gentle phantoms. In this fragile light, the room feels alive, a sanctuary where the past and present intertwine, weaving a tapestry of stories that comfort her heart. The flame's soft crackle is a lullaby, its rhythm as steady as her breathing, a reminder of the fragile yet enduring nature of life. Outside, the world slumbers beneath a blanket of stars, the city hushed in reverence to the night. The distant sound of a train whistle echoes softly, a ghostly call that fades into the ether, leaving behind a silence that is profound in its completeness. It is a silence filled with the promise of change, of journeys yet to be taken, and stories yet to be told. Anneliese feels the chill of the night air seeping through the window, a crispness that invigorates even as it cools her skin. Yet, there is a warmth within her, a glow kindled by the memories she holds dear, by the love that transcends the distance of time and place. It is this warmth that shields her from the cold, wrapping her in an embrace that is both tender and steadfast. In the stillness she hears the whispers of those who came before, their voices a gentle murmur that speaks of resilience and courage. They are with her in this moment, their presence a comforting weight that anchors her to the earth even as her spirit soars among the stars. She is not alone, for she is part of a lineage of hope, a continuum of dreams that stretches far beyond the horizon. As the night drifts ever closer to dawn, Anneliese remains a witness to its quiet beauty, her heart attuned to its rhythms. She knows that with the first light of morning, the world will awaken once more, vibrant and alive. And in that awakening she will find the strength to carry forward, guided by the constancy of the stars and the promise of a new day, where hope will rise anew with the sun. The candle flickers gently on the windowsill, casting a warm glow that dances across the room, its light a soft caress on the walls. The flame sways with the whispers of the night, a delicate ballet of shadows that tells tales of yesteryears. Each flicker is a heartbeat, a reminder of life pulsing quietly in the stillness, a beacon of warmth against the vast dark tapestry beyond the glass. Anneliese, nestled beneath layers of woolen blankets, feels the gentle pulse of life around her. The air is crisp, a reminder of the season's embrace, yet it carries with it the scent of pine and earth, grounding her in the moment. It is a night to remember, where time seems to stretch, each second unfurling like the pages of an ancient book. Outside, the world rests beneath a quilt of moonlight, the cobblestones glistening faintly as if the stars themselves had descended to the earth. The sound of the train, now a distant memory, leaves an echo that lingers in the corners of her mind, a reminder of journeys, of paths that diverge and converge, much like the lives intertwined in the tapestry of war and peace. The whispers continue to weave their way through the night, a gentle murmur that speaks of stories untold. They speak of courage, of hearts that beat in unison despite the miles that separate them. These are the voices of her ancestors, the guardians of her dreams, their words a lullaby that cradles her spirit. They speak of resilience, of a world that turns with grace, even amidst turmoil, and of love, a love that binds and heals, that knows no boundaries. As the candle burns lower, its wax pooling in delicate rivulets, Annalise closes her eyes, her breath a soft rhythm that aligns with the night's melody. She imagines the dawn, the first light spreading like a gentle blush across the sky, heralding a new beginning. She envisions the sun climbing steadily, its warmth a balm against the cold, its light a promise of renewal. In the embrace of night, she finds solace, a sanctuary where dreams are born and nurtured. She listens to the whispers, to the heartbeats of history that echo through time, and knows that she is part of something greater, a legacy of hope and strength. With each breath, she draws the night into her, its calm a soothing balm, its whispers a guiding star, and so Annalise drifts into slumber, her soul buoyed by the promise of dawn, her heart a vessel of dreams, cradled by the night and its gentle enduring embrace. In the stillness of the room, the soft flicker of candlelight dances upon the walls, casting shadows that sway like ancient trees in a moonlit forest. The air is cool, wrapping around Annalise like a gentle cloak, its chill a reminder of the world outside, a world vast and ever-changing, yet in this moment, perfectly still. The whispers continue their journey, weaving through the tapestry of night, with the grace of a soft breeze rustling through leaves. They speak of distant lands, places where the earth meets the sky in an endless horizon, where echoes of laughter and tears ripple through time, leaving trails of memory in their wake. Each whisper is a thread, spun from the loom of history, connecting past to present, weaving stories of lives lived and lessons learned. The echoes of distant battles are softened by the passage of time, their sharp edges worn smooth by the gentle touch of remembrance. Annalise feels their presence like a faint heartbeat, a rhythmic pulse that speaks of sacrifice and valor, of moments when the world held its breath and then exhaled in a sigh of relief. It is a symphony of resilience, a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who walked before her. As the candle's light dwindles, its glow becomes a warm, golden orb in the encroaching darkness, a beacon of hope in the vast expanse of night. Annalise finds comfort in its presence, a steadfast companion in her journey to the land of dreams. She listens to the whispers as they wrap around her, a cocoon of sound that shields her from the world's harshness, leaving only the gentle hum of peace. In her dreams, she walks through fields of wild flowers, their colors vivid and alive beneath the tender touch of dawn's first light. The air is filled with the sweet scent of possibility, a fragrance that lingers long after she opens her eyes. She walks alongside figures from her past, their faces familiar and dear, their smiles a promise of love unbroken by time or distance. The night holds her gently, rocking her in its embrace, a lullaby of stars and shadows. She is a part of this world, a thread in the grand tapestry, her life a testament to the enduring power of hope and love. As she drifts deeper into slumber, the whispers fade into silence, leaving only the soft echo of their promise. A new beginning awaits, wrapped in the gentle glow of tomorrow's dawn. And so, nestled in the tranquil cocoon of night, Annalise dreams on, her heart attuned to the timeless rhythm of the world, her spirit alight with the promise of renewal and the gentle whispers that cradle her soul. The candle flickers once more, casting playful shadows that dance across the walls, like memories come to life. The room is bathed in a soft, amber glow that seems to breathe warmth into the cool night air. Outside, the distant echoes of a world at rest whisper through the cracks in the window, a haunting melody that mingles with the rustling leaves, creating a symphony of nature's lullaby. Annalise's heart beats in time with the gentle rhythm of the universe, a steady cadence that lulls her deeper into her dreams. She can almost feel the cool night air as it slips through the open window, a refreshing caress against her skin that speaks of freedom and endless horizons. It whispers promises of peace, its touch as soothing as a mother's hand on a fevered brow. In the realm of dreams, she embarks upon a tranquil journey, her steps light and unhurried. She walks along a path lined with tall, whispering pines, their needles rustling softly in the night breeze. The moon bathes the forest in a silver sheen, illuminating her way with its gentle glow. Each step she takes is cushioned by the earth beneath her feet, cool and forgiving. As she walks, the air around her is filled with the faint, sweet scent of lavender, a fragrance carried on the air like a secret shared between kindred spirits. It mingles with the crisp, clean smell of the night, creating a tapestry of scents that envelop her senses, soothing away the remnants of waking worry. Figures appear beside her, spectral in the moonlight, their presence a comforting assurance. They are the echoes of her past, friends and family who have walked with her through the corridors of time. Their laughter is a gentle murmur, a soft undertone to the night's symphony, and their eyes shine with a love that spans generations. The night stretches on, a vast, star-studded canopy that shelters and protects. Annalise feels herself being carried on its currents, her spirit buoyed by the promise of renewal and the gentle whispers that cradle her soul. The world around her is a cocoon, a safe haven where dreams are nurtured and hopes are born anew. As she drifts closer to morning, the whispers of the night weave themselves into a tapestry of promise and possibility. The candle's flame flickers one last time before surrendering to the dawn, its light a final blessing as the first rays of the sun paint the sky in hues of gold and rose. Annalise stirs, caught between the world of dreams and the gentle pull of waking. In this serene moment, she knows that she is not alone. She is a part of something greater, a story that continues to unfold with each new day. The night has cradled her in its embrace, and as the whispers fade into the promise of morning, she carries their gentle echoes in her heart, a reminder that hope and love endure, even in the darkest of times. The chill of the early dawn breathes softly against Annalise's skin, a gentle reminder of the world waiting beyond her dreams. The air is crisp, carrying the scent of dew-kissed grass and distant forests awakening to the morning light. As she lies there, cocooned in the warmth of her blankets, the echoes of the night symphony linger in the quietude of her room, a tender melody that resonates deep within her soul. In the dim glow, the remnants of the candle's wax stand as a testament to the night's vigil, its soft smoky perfume lingering like a whispered secret. Shadows play gently on the walls, moving with the grace of a silent ballet, their dance a continuation of the nocturnal lullaby that has guided her through the night's passage. Each flicker and flutter of light is a brushstroke on the canvas of her dreams, painting images of tranquil fields and peaceful shores where the echoes of history find rest. Outside, the world is stirring, the soft rustle of leaves in the breeze a gentle reminder of life's persistent rhythm. Birdsong begins to thread its way through the hush, tentative notes that rise and fall like the softest of whispers, calling the world to wakefulness. These sounds are the language of morning, a quiet conversation between earth and sky, welcoming the new day with grace and serenity. Annalise breathes deeply, her senses attuned to the subtle symphony around her. The veil between sleep and wakefulness is thin, a delicate threshold where dreams and reality entwine. She feels the presence of those who have come before her, their spirits mingling with the morning mist. Their whispers a soothing balm to her heart. They whisper of resilience, of courage, and of an unyielding hope that transcends the boundaries of time and circumstance. Slowly, as the first light of dawn spills through the window, painting the room in soft amber hues, Annalise opens her eyes. The morning is a gentle embrace, wrapping her in its promise of renewal. She feels the weight of the night lifting, replaced by the buoyant possibility of a new beginning. The night's whispers have woven a tapestry of dreams, and now, in the soft light of dawn, those dreams unfurl like petals kissed by the sun. In this sacred stillness, Annalise knows that she is a part of something eternal. The echoes of the past, the whispers of the night, and the gentle herald of the dawn, all converge within her, a harmonious chorus that speaks of love, hope, and the unending cycle of life. As she rises to greet the day, she carries these whispers with her, a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit, and the quiet promise that even in the darkest times, The light of morning will always come. As Annalise slips from beneath the blanket's gentle warmth, the chill of the morning air caresses her skin, a crisp reminder of the world beyond her dreams. The floorboards beneath her feet are cool and familiar, their creaks a soft symphony that accompanies her every step. She moves with a quiet grace, her silhouette a tender shadow against the candlelit walls, where the flickering flame dances in rhythmic harmony with her heart's gentle beat. The candle's glow casts a warm halo, illuminating cherished mementos that speak of a life woven with love and history. A faded photograph lies on the wooden dresser, its edges worn from countless touches. The image captures a moment frozen in time, a family gathered, united in laughter, their faces radiant with joy. Annalise traces her fingers lightly over the glass, feeling the echo of their laughter in the quiet room, a subtle reminder of the bonds that transcend even the longest distances. Outside, the world is awakening, the distant echoes of life stirring beyond the window. The soft coo of a morning dove drifts through the still air, a lullaby carried on the wings of dawn. Annalise listens, her heart attuned to the gentle rhythm of nature, the whispering breeze weaving through the trees, rustling leaves with a tender touch. Each sound is a note in the morning symphony, a reminder of the earth's quiet perseverance and the promise of continuity. As she draws back the curtains, a pale light spills into the room, washing over her in a gentle cascade. The sky, a canvas of pastel hues, stretches endlessly above, a serene expanse of infinite possibility. The horizon blushes with the first kiss of the sun, its rays weaving golden threads through the tapestry of clouds. Annalise stands in quiet awe, her soul lifting with the dawn, buoyed by the beauty of the world unfurling before her. In this moment time seems suspended, and Annalise feels a profound connection to all that has been and all that will be. The whispers of her ancestors linger, their voices woven with the gentle murmur of the morning, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who have walked before her. They tell stories of resilience, of love, of hope that defies the darkest nights. And as Annalise breathes in the cool morning air, she carries these stories with her, a beacon of light in the softening shadows. With each step she takes into the morning, Annalise knows she is part of a timeless journey, her spirit entwined with the whispers of the past and the promise of the future. The day unfurls before her, a delicate balance of light and shadow, and in its embrace she finds solace, strength, and the quiet assurance that even in the stillness, life continues to sing its eternal song. The room is a sanctuary of stillness, its corners softly illuminated by the flickering glow of a lone candle. Shadows dance upon the walls, their movements gentle and serene, as if mirroring the calmness that Annalise finds in her heart. The air is crisp, carrying with it the faint scent of pine and the distant echoes of an awakening forest. Somewhere beyond the walls, the world stirs, yet here, time drapes itself like a silken veil, smooth and unhurried. Outside, the village lies cocooned in the tender embrace of morning. The cobblestone streets, slick with dew, glisten like scattered jewels, each one catching the light and reflecting it back in a myriad of tiny rainbows. The air is cool against Annalise's skin, a gentle reminder of the world's ever-present embrace. She wraps her shawl tighter around her shoulders, feeling its warmth seep into her as she steps into the new day. As she moves quietly through the village, the whispers of life begin to stir. A soft breeze rustles through the trees, their leaves whispering secrets of seasons past. Each rustle is a story, a song that mingles with the distant cooing of a dove, creating a melody as ancient as the earth itself. Somewhere, a door creaks open, its hinges letting out a long, low sigh, like an old friend waking from a deep, restful slumber. The world is waking, yet the tranquility remains unbroken. Annalise pauses by a small stream, its waters murmuring softly over smooth stones, a lullaby that speaks of journeys and the passage of time. She kneels by its edge, her fingers grazing the surface, feeling the chill of the water seep into her skin, grounding her in the present moment, connecting her to the countless souls who have stood here before. Annalise closes her eyes, listening to the soft symphony around her, the whispers of the water, the gentle rustle of leaves, the distant echoes of life beginning anew. Each sound is a thread in the tapestry of the morning, weaving a story that is both hers and not hers, a story that belongs to the world. As she rises, the candle's light flickers out, its job done for the night. The sun now holds the sky in its tender embrace, casting a warm glow over the world. Annalise smiles softly, carrying the quiet assurance that in the gentle unfolding of each day, amidst whispers and echoes, there is a beauty that never fades, a promise that life endures, and a hope that, like the morning light, never fails to return. In the gentle embrace of dawn, Annalise feels the air shift around her, cool and crisp, like a soft breath against her cheek. The world is bathed in the tender hues of early morning, where shadows play gently on the earth, and the horizon is painted with the faintest blush of rose and gold. She stands still for a moment, allowing herself to be enveloped by the serenity that surrounds her, a calmness that seems to seep into her very bones. The distant echoes of the village begin to softly awaken. Somewhere far away, the faint clatter of a milkman's cart can be heard, the rhythmic clip-clop of hooves on cobblestones, a familiar, comforting sound. A dog barks once, twice, its voice carrying across the fields, joining the chorus of morning. These sounds, like distant whispers, speak of a world that continues to turn, even in the midst of uncertainty. Annalise turns her gaze to the path before her, where the candle's wax has left a delicate trail, a faint reminder of the light that guided her through the night. The path is lined with wild flowers, their petals opening slowly to greet the sun, each one a tiny miracle, a testament to resilience and the quiet strength of nature. She reaches down, gently brushing her fingers over the flowers, feeling the softness of their petals, the dew that clings to them like tiny jewels. The sky above is a canvas of soft pastels, and as the sun climbs higher, its warmth begins to chase away the lingering chill. Annalise wraps her shawl more tightly around her shoulders, savoring this moment of transition, when night surrenders its hold and day begins to assert its gentle dominion. She breathes deeply, inhaling the crisp, clean air, scented faintly with the promise of blooming things and distant rain. In this fragile light, the world feels timeless, as if caught between the pages of a story that has no beginning and no end. Annalise knows that beyond the horizon, the day will unfold with its challenges and triumphs, that the echoes of the past will weave themselves into the fabric of the present. But here, in this moment, there is only the soft hum of the earth, the whisper of the breeze, and the quiet promise of another day. As she takes her first step forward, the sun's rays stretch across the landscape, casting long, gentle shadows that dance upon the ground. Annalise moves with the grace of one who knows that life, in all its quiet beauty, is a journey best travelled with an open heart and a steadfast spirit. And so, she walks on, into the light of the new day, carrying with her the soft whispers of the morning and the enduring echoes of hope. The village still slumbers beneath its quilt of dawn, each house nestled like a secret in the embrace of the valley. The cobblestone paths, worn smooth by the passage of time, echo faintly with the memory of footsteps long past, a gentle reminder of those who once walked these same roads, their stories now woven into the fabric of history. Annalise pauses by the old well, its stone rim cool beneath her fingers. She listens to the faint murmur of water deep below, a whisper from the earth itself. Timeless and steady, the water's melody mingles with the gentle rustle of leaves, a symphony conducted by the breeze, playing just for her in this quiet hour. She dips her hand into the cold water, feeling the crisp purity against her skin, a reminder of life's simple, enduring pleasures. The candlelight flickers in the windows of the bakery, casting a warm, golden glow that spills onto the street, painting the cobblestones with dancing light. The air carries the faint scent of fresh bread, a comforting aroma that speaks of home and hearth, of nourishment both physical and spiritual. Annalise lets the scent wrap around her like a familiar embrace, grounding her in the present, even as her thoughts wander to the past and the future. Beyond the village, the fields stretch out in a patchwork of greens and golds, kissed by the early light. Annalise walks towards them, her footsteps soft upon the earth, each step an act of reverence for the land that sustains them all. The cold air nips playfully at her cheeks, a reminder of the world's vitality, its ever-present pulse beneath the surface. As she walks, the whispers of the wind carry tales of distant lands, of people she will never meet, yet whose lives are inexplicably linked to her own. These echoes are soft, yet persistent, a chorus of humanity that transcends boundaries and time, weaving a tapestry of shared dreams and hopes. Annalise listens, her heart attuned to this quiet symphony, finding solace in the knowledge that she is never truly alone. In the gentle unfolding of the morning, Annalise embraces the peace of this moment, the delicate balance between solitude and connection. She knows the day will bring its own challenges, but for now, she is content to linger in this liminal space, where the past and future dance quietly together, and hope breathes softly upon the world. The village awakens around her, life stirring in harmonious rhythm, as Annalise continues her journey, carrying with her the serene promise of a new day. The soft glow of candlelight flickers behind frosted windows, casting gentle shadows that dance upon the walls like ethereal spectres of dreams. Annalise's eyes follow the patterns, tracing familiar shapes that whisper stories of old, stories told by her grandmother as they sat by the hearth on winter nights. Each shadow holds a memory, a fragment of a world that once was, and in the quietude of this morning she finds herself cradled by their intangible presence. Around her, the village begins to stir with the delicate rustle of awakening life. The distant echoes of a rooster's crow reach her ears, softened by the cool morning air. It's a sound that has heralded the dawn for as long as she can remember, a melody that plays gently against the backdrop of her thoughts. Annalise pauses to breathe it in, allowing the comforting rhythm to settle deep within her. The fields, vast and serene, unfold before her like an endless sea, their waves of color shifting with the light. Here, she feels the pulse of the earth beneath her feet, a steady, reassuring heartbeat that resonates with her own. She kneels to touch the soil, its cold texture grounding her in the here and now, and she closes her eyes, surrendering to the moment's quiet majesty. In this tranquil cocoon, time stretches and bends, and Annalise finds herself enveloped by the whispers of yesteryears. The voices of those who have walked this land before her seem to rise with the morning mist, their whispers a gentle murmur in the air. They speak of resilience and courage, of laughter shared and tears shed, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who call this place home. The sun, a soft golden orb, climbs higher in the sky, its light spilling over the landscape like a warm embrace. Annalise feels its gentle touch upon her skin, a promise of warmth in the hours to come. The air, crisp and invigorating, fills her lungs with each breath, a reminder of the life that courses through her veins, a life intertwined with the world around her. As she stands, the village comes alive, each sound a note in the symphony of a new day. The clatter of pans in the kitchens, the muted chatter of neighbors greeting the morning, the distant toll of a church bell, all blend into a harmonious lullaby that accompanies her as she continues her walk. Annalise carries with her the quiet strength of the dawn, a lightness in her step, and the serene promise of hope that whispers softly in her heart. Annalise continues her gentle stroll through the village, her steps a soft patter on the cobblestone path, echoing faintly in the crisp morning air. The world around her is awakening, yet it remains enveloped in a tender hush, as if the village holds its breath, savouring the tranquility before the day's endeavours fully unfold. Candlelight flickers in the windows of the cottages, casting a warm, golden glow that dances softly against the stone walls, each flame a sentinel of warmth in the cool morning. The scent of fresh bread wafts through the air, mingling with the earthy aroma of dew-kissed grass. It weaves a tapestry of comfort, a sensory embrace that carries with it the stories of the hearths within these walls. Annalise imagines the families gathered around their tables, sharing smiles and stories, their laughter a distant echo that reaches her ears like the gentle caress of a lullaby. The path leads her to the edge of a small wood, where the trees stand as silent guardians, their branches swaying gracefully in the soft breeze. The leaves rustle softly, a whispered conversation that speaks of secrets held in the heart of the forest, of time's passage marked in rings and roots. Annalise pauses here, letting the cool air wrap around her, a cloak of serenity that shields her from the world beyond. In the distance, the river hums its eternal song, a low murmur that soothes the soul. It winds its way through the valley, reflecting the sky's gentle hues, a mirror to the heavens. As Annalise listens, the river's melody blends with the whispers of the trees, a harmonious duet that calms her spirit, grounding her in the present moment, where past and future seem to converge. The village's church stands not far off, its steeple reaching towards the sky, a silent prayer made manifest in stone and wood. The bell within tolls once more, its sound a deep, resonant note that reverberates through the air, carrying with it a sense of peace and continuity. It's a reminder of the enduring faith that binds the community, a thread woven through the tapestry of their lives. Annalise feels a gentle tug at her heart, a quiet assurance that the world, despite its trials, holds beauty and grace in abundance. She breathes deeply, savoring the moment, letting the whispers of hope fill her being. With one last lingering look at the village bathed in morning light, she turns towards home, her heart light, her spirit lifted, a quiet testament to the promise of a new day. As Annalise moves along the familiar path back to her cottage, the dawn unfolds like a gentle canvas painted with hues of lavender and gold. The morning light filters through the canopy of trees, casting delicate patterns on the forest floor, a mosaic of shadows and light that dances softly with her steps. The air is crisp, each breath a cool caress that awakens her senses, whispering secrets of the earth and sky. The distant echoes of a world at rest float on the breeze, a tapestry of sound woven with the soft bleating of sheep in the pastures and the occasional call of a lark, rising to meet the sun. These sounds are gentle reminders of life's enduring rhythm, a comforting lullaby that cradles her in its familiarity. As she walks, the path beneath her feet is a symphony of crunching leaves and the soft, rhythmic padding of her steps. Each footfall is a note in a song of solitude, a melody that leads her homeward, towards the warm glow of candlelight flickering through the windows of her cottage. The light beckons her with promises of warmth and comfort, a sanctuary against the chill of the morning air. Arriving at her door, Annalise pauses to savor the tranquility that envelops her, a moment suspended in time. She opens the door, and the gentle creak of its hinges is a welcome sound, a familiar refrain in the symphony of her morning. Inside, the cottage is bathed in the soft glow of candles, their flames dancing slowly, casting a warm golden light that softens the corners and fills the space with a serene warmth. The scent of herbs drying by the hearth mingles with the faint aroma of fresh bread, a comforting embrace that wraps around her, whispering of home. Annalise moves with quiet grace, her fingers brushing against the worn wood of the table, the cool stone of the hearth, grounding her in the tactile world of the present. As she settles into her favorite chair by the window, she watches the world awaken, the village stirring gently to life. The whispers of voices rise on the air, carried on the breeze like echoes of a distant dream. They speak of shared moments, of laughter and sorrow, of lives intertwined in a tapestry of community and kinship. Wrapped in a shawl, Annalise lets her eyes drift closed, her heart swelling with the quiet beauty of the morning. The whispers of the world around her are a lullaby, soothing and gentle, carrying her into a place of peace. In this moment she is cradled by the world's gentle embrace, a part of the eternal song that flows through the heart of the valley, a melody of hope and grace. The cool air meanders through the small crack in the window, a subtle reminder of the world beyond, yet its chill is tempered by the gentle warmth within. Annalise, wrapped in her shawl, feels the contrast upon her skin, a reminder of the delicate balance between the shelter of her cottage and the vast expanse of the countryside. Beyond the glass, the sky lightens gradually, the indigo of night yielding to the first blush of dawn, as if painted by an artist's gentle hand. Outside, the cobblestone streets echo softly with the first footsteps of the day, the sound muffled by the morning mist that clings to the earth like a delicate veil. These echoes, a distant murmur, weave into the fabric of the morning, a gentle reminder of life continuing, of resilience and routine. It is a melody as old as time, a song of continuity that whispers to the soul. The flickering candlelight casts long shadows that dance across the walls, their movement a slow, rhythmic sway that mirrors the gentle rustling of leaves outside. The trees, majestic sentinels, whisper secrets to the wind, their leaves a symphony of soft susurrations that speaks of change and constancy, of the passage of time, and the enduring strength of nature. In this tranquil haven, Annaliese's thoughts drift like leaves upon a stream, carried gently by the currents of memory. She recalls the stories told by her grandmother, tales of perseverance and love, of the land and its people, stories that wove a rich tapestry of history and heart. The words come to her now, not as sharp recollections but as tender echoes, warmed by the glow of nostalgia. With a slow, deep breath she opens her eyes, taking in the familiar scene around her. The candles flicker, their light a steadfast companion, as though whispering assurances that they will remain, steadfast and unyielding against the dark. The scent of herbs and bread persists, grounding her in the present, a sensory lullaby that cradles her with its gentle notes. Outside, the village awakens fully, the quiet hum of voices and the soft clatter of daily life a comforting backdrop. Anneliese listens, her heart attuned to the rhythm of the world outside, a rhythm that speaks of hope, of new beginnings, and endless possibilities. It is a world that, despite its trials, holds beauty and grace in abundance, a world that whispers to her of dreams and the promise of a new day. In this cocoon of warmth and light, she finds solace, her spirit buoyed by the gentle symphony of life. The echoes of the past and the whispers of the present mingle, creating a harmonious lullaby that lulls her into a state of serene contemplation. Anneliese smiles, her heart full, as the morning unfolds with the grace of a slow, tender waltz, carrying her gently into the embrace of the day. The soft caress of dawn spreads across the horizon, painting the sky in hues of delicate gold and pale rose. It seeps into the room, a gentle reminder that night has yielded to a new morning. The world outside is bathed in this tranquil light, each shadow softened, each line blurred, creating a canvas of quiet beauty. Anneliese allows herself to linger in this moment, feeling the cold air weave through the slightly open window, a crisp whisper that brings with it the scent of dew-kissed earth and distant pine. Her fingers rest lightly on the embroidered quilt, tracing the patterns her grandmother stitched into the fabric long ago. Each thread tells a story, each stitch a testament to the hands that worked tirelessly, yet lovingly, to create something enduring. The quilt, much like the stories of her childhood, wraps around her like an embrace, a reminder of the strength embedded in memory and tradition. The candlelight continues its gentle dance, casting flickering shadows that move like phantoms across the walls. The light waltzes with the darkness, creating a symphony of soft, silent echoes that seem to murmur secrets of their own. Anneliese watches, her thoughts drifting as if carried by a gentle breeze, lulled by the rhythmic sway of light and shadow. From somewhere beyond her window, a distant church bell tolls, its sonorous call echoing through the morning air. The sound is deep and resonant, a reminder of continuity, of the passage of time and the constancy of faith. It blends with the murmured prayers of the villagers, their voices rising like a gentle wave, cresting and falling in a cadence both soothing and affirming. As the village stirs to life, the scent of wood smoke begins to mingle with the fresh morning air. It curls through the room, a fragrant reminder of warmth and hearth, of family gathered together. Anneliese closes her eyes, allowing the sensory symphony to envelop her, each note a thread that weaves together the present with the past. In this cocoon of serenity, her thoughts turn to the stories yet unwritten, the chapters of life still to unfold. She thinks of the resilience of her people, their unwavering spirit in the face of adversity. It is a quiet strength, much like the gentle persistence of the seasons, a promise of renewal and hope. With a heart full of gratitude, Anneliese rises, ready to embrace the day. The echoes of history and whispers of the present guide her, each step a part of the timeless dance of life. The world awaits, a tapestry of dreams and memories, and she steps into it with grace, her spirit alight with possibility. The candle flickers softly on the windowsill, casting its warm, golden glow across the room. Shadows dance along the walls, moving to the rhythm of the flame, weaving delicate patterns that soothe the soul. Anneliese watches the play of light, her thoughts gently meandering like a river on a tranquil summer's day. Outside, the world is draped in the soft hues of dawn, a gentle transition from night to day that whispers promises of peace. The frost-laden air carries with it a crispness that invigorates the senses, a reminder of the earth's quiet slumber and the life that stirs beneath. Annalise wraps a knitted shawl around her shoulders, feeling its warmth seep into her skin, a tender embrace against the morning chill. The distant echoes of a train whistle float through the air, a melancholy yet comforting sound that speaks of journeys and returns, of departures and reunions. It is a reminder of the paths that connect lives, the invisible threads that bind people across distances and time. Annalise imagines the travellers aboard, their hearts filled with anticipation, each carrying stories yet untold. In the quietude, she hears the soft murmur of the wind through the trees, like whispers of ancient secrets carried from afar. They speak of perseverance, of standing tall through the storms that life may bring. Annalise listens, her spirit attuned to the wisdom of nature, drawing strength from the resilience of the world around her. The candlelight flickers once more, and Annalise's gaze returns to the flame. It is a small light, yet it dispels the darkness with unwavering grace, a beacon of hope in the quiet hours before dawn. She reflects on the power of such small gestures, the kindnesses that illuminate the shadows of life's challenges. As the village awakens, Annalise hears the gentle clatter of footsteps on cobblestone, the soft laughter of children as they greet the day. It is a melody that fills her heart with warmth, a reminder of the simple joys that life offers. She smiles, a quiet contentment settling over her, as if the world itself has conspired to create a moment of perfect harmony. In this serene tableau, Annalise finds solace. The echoes of the past and the whispers of the present converge, weaving a tapestry rich with history and hope. She stands at the threshold, ready to step into the day, her heart a vessel of quiet courage and boundless possibility. The world awaits, each moment a gift, and Annalise embraces it with open arms, her spirit a testament to the enduring light of the human soul. The air is crisp with the morning's chill, a gentle reminder of the night's lingering presence. Annalise wraps her shawl closer around her shoulders, savouring the bite of the cold air against her cheeks. It invigorates her, a silent promise that the day is fresh and full of potential. The world outside her window is slowly unfurling, the village bathed in the soft, muted hues of dawn. The sky is a canvas painted with the delicate strokes of pinks and lavenders, a prelude to the brilliance of the day to come. As she steps into the cobblestone street, the sound of distant echoes reaches her ears, the soft clink of a blacksmith's hammer, the distant calls of merchants setting up their stalls, and the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze, all fuse into a symphony that sings of life's continuity. Annalise walks slowly, her footfalls a quiet rhythm that syncs with the heartbeat of the village. Each step is a reaffirmation of her presence, her existence woven into the tapestry of this place, this time. The scent of fresh bread wafts through the air, mingling with the earthy aroma of the damp earth beneath her feet. It is a comforting scent, one that conjures memories of family, of laughter, of warmth shared around a table. Annalise inhales deeply, allowing the fragrance to fill her, grounding her in the present even as it gently tugs at the threads of memory. Through the gently swirling mist, she catches glimpses of neighbours greeting one another with nods and smiles. Their voices are hushed, respectful of the morning's tranquility, yet filled with the promise of companionship. Annalise exchanges quiet greetings, each one a link in the chain of community that binds them all together. These gentle interactions, these whispered words, are the foundation upon which her world is built, a world where even in times of hardship, the bonds of friendship and love endure. She pauses by the river, its waters flowing with a serene, unhurried grace, mirroring the calm that settles within her. The river speaks in soft murmurs, its voice a soothing lullaby that echoes the whispers of the wind. Annalise closes her eyes for a moment, letting the sound envelop her, a gentle reminder of the constancy of nature amidst the flux of human affairs. As the sun begins to rise higher, casting its golden light upon the land, Annalise feels a gentle warmth spread within her. It is the warmth of hope, of new beginnings, of a day yet to be written. She carries with her the stories of the past, the whispers of the present, and the dreams of the future, each one a thread in the beautiful tapestry of her life. And with a heart full of quiet courage and boundless possibility, she steps forward, ready to embrace the day. In the stillness of the morning, as the first rays of sunlight dance upon the gentle ripples of the river, Anneliese stands enveloped in the soft embrace of the day. The air is crisp and carries the faint scent of pine and earth, mingling with the distant echoes of a world slowly awakening. She savors the cool touch of the breeze on her skin, a reminder of the night's lingering chill, gradually giving way to the sun's tender warmth. The river's lullaby continues, its cadence a soothing counterpoint to the soft rustle of leaves overhead. Each leaf, kissed by the dawn light, shivers gently, as if whispering secrets only the trees and the river can share. Anneliese listens intently, her heart attuned to nature's quiet symphony, each note a balm to her soul. In the distance, the village clock tower stands as a silent sentinel, its silhouette etched against the soft hues of the morning sky. The chime of the bells, a deep, resonant sound, floats through the air, marking the passage of time with a grace that seems to slow the world around her. The sound reaches Anneliese, a gentle reminder of the rhythm of life, of days past and those yet to come. She recalls the evenings spent in the warm glow of candlelight, where shadows danced upon the walls, weaving stories of their own. Those moments were filled with quiet laughter and the soft murmur of voices, the comfort of family gathered together, united against the uncertainty of the world beyond. The memories wrap around her like a cherished quilt, each patch a story, each stitch a connection to her loved ones. Anneliese draws her shawl closer, feeling the fabric's familiar texture against her skin. It bears the scent of home, of safety, a gentle reminder of warmth and protection. Her thoughts drift to those far from home, to the soldiers and the loved ones who wait for their return. She sends a silent prayer into the morning air, a wish carried on the wings of hope and love. As she stands by the river, the world around her comes alive in a gentle crescendo. The birds begin their morning song, a delicate harmony that weaves through the trees. The village slowly stirs, a tapestry of life unfolding with each passing moment. Anneliese takes a deep breath, feeling the weight of the world lift slightly with the promise of a new day. With quiet determination, she turns from the river, her heart a vessel of hope and resilience. The path before her is dappled with sunlight, a golden road leading her forward. Each step she takes is filled with purpose, each breath a testament to the enduring spirit within her. And as the day unfolds, she carries with her the whispers of the morning, a gentle reminder that even in the midst of uncertainty, there is beauty, there is strength, and there is always the promise of tomorrow. The soft glow of candlelight flickers gently in Anneliese's memory, casting long, dancing shadows on the walls of her childhood home. She recalls the evenings gathered around the table, the room filled with warm, golden light as her mother told stories of courage and kindness, her voice a soothing melody that braided through the flickering quiet. The scent of wax mingled with the comforting aroma of her mother's herbal tea, creating a cocoon of safety that seemed to hold the outside world at bay. The river's soft murmur accompanies her as she walks, its voice an age-old lullaby that echoes the whispers of her soul. The water glides over stones smoothed by time, its surface breaking into ripples that shimmer in the early light. Her breath mingles with the cold morning air, each exhale visible, a delicate mist that rises and fades like a whispered secret. In the distance, the village bell tolls, a sound both distant and near, like an echo from a dream. It marks the hour, urging the world to awaken fully, yet Anneliese finds solace in these moments of stillness. She feels the earth beneath her feet, solid and reassuring, grounding her thoughts as they wander to those she holds dear. The breeze carries with it the faint scent of pine and earth, mingling with the distant laughter of children playing, their voices a reminder of innocence and the continuity of life. Anneliese closes her eyes for a moment, letting the symphony of the morning envelop her, each sound a note in the gentle song of dawn, each sensation a thread in the tapestry of her day. She opens her eyes to the sight of the village coming alive, people moving with measured grace, their lives interwoven in the shared rhythm of daily rituals. The baker's shop exudes a welcoming warmth, the scent of fresh bread mingling with the crisp air. The blacksmith's steady hammering forms a rhythmic counterpoint, a heartbeat of resilience and craft. Annalise pauses to watch the blacksmith at his forge, the orange glow illuminating his face, a beacon of dedication and skill. His work is a dance of precision, each strike of the hammer a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit. She draws inspiration from these simple acts of perseverance, each one a reminder that life continues to weave its intricate patterns, even amidst the shadows of uncertainty. As the day unfolds, Annalise carries with her the gentle echoes of the morning, each sound and scent a reminder of the beauty that persists. Her heart, filled with quiet courage, beats in time with the world around her, embracing the whispered promises of hope and renewal. In the soft light of a new day, she walks forward, a silent prayer on her lips, a lullaby in her soul. The day stretches onward, a soft, unbroken melody of tasks and routines. Annalise finds herself wandering through the village paths, her footsteps creating a gentle rhythm on the cobblestone streets. The air is cool and crisp, a tender embrace that carries with it the whispers of distant mountains, their peaks shrouded in a cloak of mist. Overhead, the sky unfurls in a tapestry of soft blues and greys, the sun a muted glow behind a veil of clouds. The gentle clinking of milk pails and the hushed chatter of neighbours accompany her walk, each sound a part of the village's harmonious choir. She passes the small chapel, where the flickering glow of candlelight spills through stained glass windows, painting the ground in hues of ruby and sapphire. Inside, the low murmur of prayers drifts outward, a soothing balm that wraps around her like a warm shawl. In these moments, Annalise feels the weight of time softened, each second a bead on the string of eternity. The world seems to breathe in unison, each inhale a gathering of strength, each exhale a release of silent hopes. She pauses by the old well, its stones worn smooth by countless hands, and runs her fingers along its edge, feeling the coolness seep into her skin, grounding her in the present. As the sun begins its slow descent, the village is bathed in the golden hues of twilight. Shadows stretch languidly across the ground, merging and parting like dancers in a slow waltz. Annalise finds herself drawn back to the heart of the village, where the innkeeper lights the lamps, their warm glow casting a circle of light that beckons to weary travellers and familiar faces alike. The evening air is alive with the sound of distant echoes, the gentle hum of crickets blending with the soft rustle of leaves. Annalise stands at the edge of the village square, the cool breeze brushing against her cheeks, a whisper of autumn's approach. She closes her eyes, allowing the chill to seep into her bones, a reminder of the cycles of life, of the inevitability of change. Yet, within her, a quiet fire burns, fueled by the stories of those who came before, those who lived and loved in times of peace and turmoil. Their whispers echo in her heart, a reminder of resilience and the enduring power of hope. As the first stars begin to pierce the indigo sky, Annalise turns toward home, her steps guided by the soft glow of the moon, her spirit lulled by the gentle lullaby of the night. The path home is lined with cobblestones, each one a keeper of secrets, a silent witness to the passage of time. Annalise walks slowly, her footsteps a gentle rhythm that mingles with the distant murmur of the stream that winds its way through the village. The water's song is a soft serenade, its melody a reminder of constancy amidst the ever-changing world. Above, the sky deepens into a tapestry of midnight blue, dotted with stars that blink like watchful eyes. Their light is a tender caress against the earth, illuminating the outlines of the thatched cottages and the ancient oak that stands sentinel at the village's edge. Its leaves whisper stories of old to the night breeze, tales of seasons turning and lives interwoven. As she nears her home, the faint scent of pine from the nearby forest mingles with the crisp air, a fragrance that evokes memories of childhood adventures and simple joys. The candle in her window flickers invitingly, casting dancing shadows that sway across the walls like gentle phantoms. Its warm glow spills onto the path, guiding her steps with a soft golden light. Inside, the room is a cocoon of tranquility, the walls adorned with memories captured in sepia-toned photographs. The crackling fire in the hearth fills the space with a comforting warmth, its flames a companionable presence that echoes the gentle crackle of distant fireworks, a reminder of celebrations past. Anneliese settles into her favorite chair by the window, a quilt draped over her shoulders like a comforting embrace. The fabric is worn and familiar, imbued with the scent of lavender and the stories of generations. She gazes out at the night, her heart attuned to the symphony of whispers carried on the wind. The moon bathes the landscape in its silvery glow, casting a spell of serenity over the village. Anneliese's thoughts drift to the letters she keeps in a small wooden box, tokens of love and courage penned in times of separation and longing. Each word is a thread in the tapestry of her life, weaving together moments of laughter, tears, and quiet strength. As the night deepens, the world outside seems to hold its breath, a moment suspended in time, where dreams are woven and hopes are born anew. Anneliese closes her eyes, surrendering to the gentle embrace of sleep, her heart cradled by the lullaby of the night. In the stillness, she finds peace, a quiet assurance that the dawn will bring with it the promise of new beginnings and the enduring light of hope. The cold air outside whispers through the cracks in the window, a gentle reminder of the world beyond this serene refuge. Yet inside, the room remains a sanctuary, cradled in the amber glow of candlelight. Shadows dance along the walls, their movements soft and fluid, like waltzing phantoms in a timeless ballet. The candle's flame flickers, casting a warm, golden hue that mingles with the firelight, painting the room in a comforting tapestry of light and shadow. Anneliese rests her head against the chair's high back, her breathing slow and rhythmic, like the lapping of waves against a distant shore. The echoes of the past weave through her thoughts, soft and elusive, as if carried on the gentle breeze that rustles the leaves outside. Each whisper seems to tell a story, a fragment of history etched in the heart of the night. The room is filled with a quiet symphony, the crackle of the fire, the soft rustle of fabric, the distant echoes of the world beyond. Anneliese lets these sounds envelop her, each note a soothing melody that lulls her deeper into tranquility. The quilt around her shoulders is a cocoon, its fabric a patchwork of colors and textures, each piece a testament to the hands that stitched it and the love that binds it. As her eyes grow heavy, Anneliese's thoughts drift to the letters once more, their words etched in the ink of memory. She imagines them as birds soaring through the skies to bridge the distances that war has wrought. They carry with them the weight of longing, yet also the buoyancy of hope. Each letter is a whisper of connection, a promise that, despite the darkness, love endures. The night outside is a vast tapestry, embroidered with the quiet shimmer of stars. They watch over the village like gentle guardians, their light a reminder of the constancy of the universe. In this moment, time seems to stretch, elongating into a serene eternity where fears dissolve, and only the essence of being remains. Anneliese surrenders to the night, her heart open to the lullaby that cradles her in its embrace. The whispers of the past and the present intertwine, a harmonious chorus that sings of resilience and renewal. In this cocoon of warmth and light, she finds solace, knowing that the dawn is but a breath away, ready to unfurl its gentle wings and paint the world anew. She drifts into dreams, where the echoes of history become a gentle stream, carrying her toward the horizon of tomorrow. And in the quiet sanctuary of her soul, she knows that the light of hope will guide her steps, ever steady, ever bright. The room is softly aglow with the flicker of candlelight, casting gentle shadows that dance across the walls. The flame sways with the rhythm of Anneliese's breath, a silent partner to her quiet reverie. It whispers secrets of warmth and safety, its glow a steadfast companion against the chill that seeps through the cracks in the window pane. Outside, the cold air carries distant echoes, the faint hum of a train perhaps, or the far-off murmur of voices mingling with the sighing wind. In this cocoon of stillness, Anneliese's senses are attuned to the hushed symphony of the night. The quilt is a sanctuary, its patches a mosaic of comfort that wraps her in a tactile lullaby. Each piece tells a story, a fragment of lives intertwined with her own, stitched together by hands that knew the art of endurance. As she nestles deeper into its embrace, the fabric whispers tales of yesteryears, of laughter shared and tears dried, of moments suspended in the amber glow of memory. Her thoughts, like leaves on a gentle stream, drift lazily to the letters once more. They are her talismans. These paper birds that traverse the vast skies of uncertainty. Each word is a note in a melodious symphony, a bridge spanning the chasm of separation. She imagines the ink as a thread, weaving connections through time and space, binding hearts across the vast expanse of war-torn silence. The letters speak of longing, yes, but also of dreams, whispered into the night, of promises sealed with the quiet resolve of love, enduring the test of distance. Beyond the window, the village sleeps under the starlit canopy, the night air crisp and clear. The stars, those ancient sentinels, twinkle with a gentle brilliance, their light a balm for the weary soul. They whisper of constancy in a world of change, a reminder that even in the darkest hours, there is a light that never dims. Anneliese feels their presence, a calming assurance that she is not alone, but the universe cradles her in its vast embrace. As her eyelids flutter closed, the boundaries between waking and dreaming blur, and she finds herself adrift in a sea of tranquility. The echoes of history recede into a gentle hush, replaced by the soothing murmur of dreams, yet to be dreamed. In this sacred space, Anneliese's spirit finds respite, buoyed by the promise of a new dawn. The candle flickers, its light a steadfast guardian against the encroaching shadows, and as sleep enfolds her in its tender embrace, Anneliese knows that hope is a beacon, guiding her ever onward, ever toward the light. The room is bathed in the soft glow of the candle, its flickering flame casting gentle shadows that dance along the walls like whispers of the past. Each flicker, a testament to resilience, mirrors the stars in their eternal dance above. The flame sways, bending to the rhythm of the night's breath, a partner in this quiet, nocturnal waltz. It is here, in this cocoon of warmth and flickering light, that Anneliese feels the delicate strings of her heart gently being plucked, producing a melody of longing and hope. Outside, the world is hushed, wrapped in the velvet cloak of night. The winter air meanders through the narrow village lanes, carrying with it the distant echoes of a world far removed. It whispers through the branches of the old oak tree standing sentinel outside her window, its leaves rustling like pages of a forgotten book, their stories carried away on the wind. The cold air seeps through the cracks, a gentle reminder of the world beyond these walls, yet its touch is softened by the warmth within. Anneliese imagines the distant lands her beloved traverses, where the air is filled, not with whispers but with the thunderous roars of conflict. Yet, even in that cacophony, she is certain there are moments of calm, brief interludes where he too might gaze up at the same stars, feeling their silent encouragement. In those moments, she hopes he hears her whispers, carried across the continents by the tenacious winds, a song of love and perseverance. The letters he sends are her lifeline, each word a stepping stone across the sea of separation. She reads them by the candlelight, savoring each phrase, each sentiment. They speak of shared dreams and future reunions, of a time when the world will once again be whole. The inked words are imbued with his essence, and she imagines his voice, a soft murmur in the dark, lulling her into a peaceful slumber. As she drifts further into the realm of dreams, the room fades into a tapestry of memories and hopes. The candle's flame, steadfast and unwavering, mirrors the strength of her resolve, a quiet promise that the night will pass, and the dawn will come. In this serene moment time stretches and bends, and Anneliese floats upon its gentle current, buoyed by the love that transcends the distances, her soul anchored by the knowledge that tomorrow is a new day, a new beginning. And so, the night stretches on, a gentle lullaby whispered by the universe, cradling Anneliese in its infinite embrace, promising that even amidst the darkness, the light is never far away, waiting patiently to guide her home. Outside, the night air is crisp, carrying with it the faint echoes of a world in turmoil. Yet here, within the sanctuary of her room, it is as though those distant rumbles are but a far-off storm, their presence muted by the walls of warmth and love she has built around herself. The candle flickers softly, casting gentle shadows that dance upon the walls, a ballet of light and dark that mirrors the dance within her heart. The cold air seeps through the cracks in the window, a reminder of the season, as winter's breath kisses her skin, but she welcomes it. It sharpens her senses, heightening the awareness of the profound quietness that envelops her, save for the rhythmic ticking of the clock. Each tick a heartbeat of time itself, each tock a reminder of the moments slipping by, carrying her ever closer to the day of his return. She closes her eyes, letting the whispers in her mind take form, soft and soothing as a lullaby. They weave a tapestry of sound and silence, a symphony only she can hear. In this sacred space she imagines his arms around her, a cocoon of safety and warmth that shields her from the chill of uncertainty. She hears his laughter, a distant echo that mingles with the rustling leaves outside, a sound that promises joy and serenity. The room is filled with the scent of wax and parchment, the aroma of dreams inscribed upon paper. She breathes it in deeply, allowing it to fill her lungs, a reminder of the tangible connection to him, the bridge between their worlds. In her mind's eye, she sees him beneath the same sky, perhaps writing by the light of his own candle, the same stars watching over him, as they do her, twinkling conspirators in this tale of endurance and hope. As the night deepens, the world outside slumbers under a blanket of stars, each one a beacon of light piercing the darkness. Anneliese feels their ancient wisdom, their silent vigil, offering solace and strength. The whispers grow softer, merging with the gentle rustle of the night breeze, a caress that soothes her soul and eases the weight of waiting. In this tranquil stillness, time loses its hold, and she floats in a sea of dreams, buoyed by the promise of love and the certainty of the dawn. The candle burns steadily, a sentinel against the night, its glow a reminder that even the smallest light can illuminate the darkest corners. And so, wrapped in the warmth of memories and the promise of tomorrow, Anneliese surrenders to sleep, her heart a gentle lullaby, echoing in the quiet night. The candle flickers softly, casting gentle shadows that dance across the walls like phantoms in a delicate waltz. Its flame is a lone star in the room, steady and unwavering, a quiet testament to resilience and hope. Anneliese watches the play of light and shadow, her eyelids growing heavy with the rhythmic sway, as if hypnotized by the gentle ballet. Outside, the wind whispers secrets through the trees, carrying tales from distant lands, where bravery and longing intertwine amidst the turmoil of war. The whispers weave through the air, soft and melodious, like a lullaby sung by the earth itself, cradling her in its tender embrace. Anneliese imagines these whispers reaching him too, wherever he may be, their shared connection transcending the miles, binding their hearts with invisible threads. The cold night air creeps through the window cracks, a subtle reminder of the world beyond this sanctuary. Yet even the chill cannot break the cocoon she has woven from memories and dreams. She wraps her shawl tighter around her shoulders, its familiar texture grounding her in the present, while her mind drifts back to moments of warmth and laughter. His voice, a comforting echo, lingers in her memory, each word a promise etched into her soul. In the distance, a church bell chimes, its low, resonant tones reverberating through the night, marking the passage of time with a serene dignity. Each toll is a heartbeat, a reminder of the constancy of life amid the chaos. Anneliese lets the sound wash over her, each chime a ripple in the stillness, a gentle nudge towards the inevitability of dawn. The pages of her diary lie open beside her, the ink still fresh, a testament to her hopes and fears, captured in delicate script. She traces the words with her fingertips, feeling the slight indentations in the paper, as if touching the essence of her thoughts. The diary is her confidant, a silent witness to her quiet courage and unwavering faith. As the night deepens, the world holds its breath, suspended in a tranquil pause. Anneliese closes her eyes, surrendering to the peaceful symphony of night sounds, the distant echoes of laughter and whispers, melding into a harmonious chorus. Her dreams beckon softly, promising warmth and reunion, a realm where love reigns eternal, and the harshness of reality fades into insignificance. And so, cocooned in the gentle embrace of her dreams, Anneliese drifts into slumber, her heart a beacon of hope and love, echoing softly into the night, whispering promises to the stars that watch over her. The candle on the bedside table flickers gently, casting a warm, golden hue across the small room. Shadows dance softly along the walls, their fluid movements like a tender lullaby for the eyes. Anneliese nestles deeper into her quilt, the fabric cool against her skin, a comforting contrast to the gentle warmth of the candlelight. The flickering flame seems to sway in rhythm with her steady breathing, as if sharing in her moments of reflection and solitude. Outside, the chill of the night air seeps through the cracks in the window, a crisp reminder of the world beyond her sanctuary. Yet, within these walls, the air is fragrant with the scent of lavender and old books, a soothing balm for her senses. The aroma weaves through the room like a delicate melody, mingling with the soft rustling of leaves outside, a whispering orchestra conducted by the gentle breeze. In this hushed cocoon, Anneliese imagines the stories shared around the hearth in years past, where laughter and song intertwined with the crackle of burning logs. Those echoes now reside in her heart, a collage of memories that warm her from within. She can almost hear the low murmur of voices, the cadence of familiar tales told in the flickering glow of firelight, each word a brushstroke painting scenes of joy and kinship. The sound of footsteps, faint and distant, drifts through the stillness, a reminder of the lives intertwined with her own. These echoes, though muted by space and time, are a comfort, a reminder of the connections that bind her to the world. They are soft, rhythmic, a gentle heartbeat in the night's serenity, whispering of journeys taken and yet to come. Anneliese turns her gaze to the window, where the first hints of dawn begin to tint the horizon. The sky is a canvas of soft blues and purples, a prelude to the light that will soon embrace the earth. In this moment, suspended between night and day, time feels fluid, as if the universe itself pauses to breathe. As the candle burns low, its flame a steadfast companion, Anneliese feels the weight of sleep upon her eyelids. Her dreams beckon, a sanctuary woven from hope and love's gentle threads. In that realm, she finds solace, a world where laughter is unending, and the stars hold her whispered promises, cradling them in their celestial arms. And so, with a heart full of quiet strength, Anneliese surrenders to the embrace of sleep, the echoes of her soul intertwined with the night, a melody of grace and peace that lulls her into the warmth of dreams. The cold air of the room gently brushes against Anneliese's cheeks, a soft reminder of the world outside her window, vast and unyielding, yet somehow tender in its embrace. The draught carries with it the faintest scent of pine and earth, a whisper of the forest that cradles her village, a place of refuge and silent witnesses. It dances around her, mingling with the warmth of the candle's glow, creating a cocoon of serenity where she can rest, untouched by the turmoil beyond. In the distance, the echoes of the night persist, a symphony of life unfolding in hushed tones. The rustle of leaves in the breeze, the call of a lone nightingale, the gentle lapping of water against the riverbank, all these sounds are threads in the tapestry of her world, woven together with care and love. They tell stories of resilience, of a land that endures through the seasons, ever-changing yet constant in its beauty. Anneliese feels herself drifting, the boundary between wakefulness and dreams blurring into a seamless dance. Her mind wanders to the stories of old, tales of courage and sacrifice, whispered by her grandmother in the safety of their fireside. Those stories are etched in her heart, guiding her steps with the wisdom of those who came before. They are a beacon, illuminating her path, even in the darkest of times, a reminder that she is never truly alone. The candle flickers, its flame a gentle pulse in the room's dimness, casting shadows that sway and twist like dancers in a forgotten waltz. Its light is a guardian, warding off the fears that sometimes creep in with the night, embracing her with its steady warmth. Anneliese knows that, as long as the flame burns, hope remains, a tiny light in the vast expanse of darkness. Outside, the world holds its breath, waiting for the dawn to unfurl its colors across the sky. The delicate hues of twilight deepen, painting the landscape in shades of mystery and promise. This is a sacred time, a moment of transition, where dreams and reality mingle, creating a space where anything is possible. Anneliese inhales deeply, the cool air filling her lungs, grounding her in the present. With each breath, she releases the weight of the day, allowing it to dissolve into the stillness around her, Her thoughts quieten, and she feels herself being gently pulled into the embrace of sleep, where dreams will carry her to places untouched by war, a realm where peace reigns eternal. And there, in the cradle of her dreams, Annalise finds her refuge, a place where the echoes of the past and the whispers of the future intertwine, creating a lullaby of hope that will guide her through the night. As she surrenders to this gentle tide, the world outside fades, and she floats in a sea of tranquility, her heart a beacon of light in the vastness of the universe. Softly, the whispers of the night weave their way through the room, a delicate tapestry spun from the threads of distant echoes and hushed secrets. Each murmur carries stories of the world beyond, a world that sleeps under the same canopy of stars. The walls, though steadfast and silent, seem to absorb these whispered tales, holding them close like cherished memories. In this quiet sanctuary, time stretches languidly, wrapping Annalise in its gentle embrace. The candle's flame dances with a serene grace, its glow a tender companion in the solitude of night. Its light flutters against the walls, conjuring visions of distant lands and forgotten dreams. The flickering shadows become a silent symphony, a ballet of light and dark that soothes Annalise's weary soul. She watches as they sway, as if moved by an invisible breeze, their rhythm a lullaby that lulls her closer to slumber. Her eyes drift to the window, where the world outside lies cloaked in a hushed stillness. The last traces of twilight linger on the horizon, a soft whisper of color that promises the dawn's return. The air, crisp and cool, seeps through the cracks, a gentle reminder of the night's presence. It kisses her cheeks, a tender caress that anchors her to this moment, a bridge between the waking world and the realm of dreams. In the quietude, Annalise's thoughts turn inward, tracing the paths of memory and hope. She recalls the laughter of friends, now scattered by the winds of war, their voices still a melody in her heart. In this sacred space, she allows herself the luxury of remembering, of dreaming of a time when the world will find its way back to peace. The echoes of those dreams mingle with the whispers of the night, forming a chorus that sings her to sleep. As her eyelids grow heavy, Annalise feels the gentle pull of dreams, a current that guides her to a place where time is but a gentle ripple on the surface of eternity. Here, in the embrace of sleep, she finds solace, a refuge from the chaos that lies beyond her door. The dreams that await are woven with threads of hope and healing, a tapestry of light that shields her from the shadows of the past. Cradled in this cocoon of serenity, Annalise drifts into the depths of slumber, her spirit buoyed by the promise of a new dawn. The night, with all its whispers and echoes, enfolds her in its comforting embrace, a lullaby that carries her through to the morning. In this timeless moment, she is at peace, her heart a steadfast flame in the darkness, a beacon of hope that will not be extinguished. The candle on the windowsill flickers gently, casting a warm, golden glow that dances across the walls. Its light is soft, a quiet guardian against the darkness that presses in from outside. The shadows it casts are long and languid, stretching across the room like the fingers of a gentle giant, reaching out to cradle Annalise in their tender embrace. Outside, the world is hushed, wrapped in a blanket of silence that is broken only by the faint, distant echoes of the night. Somewhere far off, the murmur of a train whistles softly through the air, a ghostly reminder of journeys yet to be taken, of destinations unknown. The sound is a lullaby in itself, a rhythmic promise of movement and change, of life that continues even in the stillness of night. Annalise listens, her mind painting pictures of landscapes rolling by, of stars that twinkle in an indigo sky, their light undimmed by the troubles of the world below. The cold air, a gentle whisper against her skin, carries with it the scent of pine and earth, mingling with the faint aroma of the candle's wax. It is a scent that speaks of forests untouched by conflict, of places where time is measured, not in minutes, but in the slow unfurling of leaves, the steady growth of trees. Annalise breathes it in, her spirit momentarily transported to those tranquil woods where the wind sings through the branches in a language as old as the earth itself. In this cocoon of calm, her thoughts drift like autumn leaves on a still pond. She dreams of fields of wildflowers swaying in the breeze, their colors vibrant against the deep green of the grass. She imagines the laughter of children, their voices ringing clear and bright in the air, a joyful symphony that echoes the rhythm of her heartbeat. These visions are her sanctuary, a place where sorrow cannot reach her, where hope is a constant companion. The whispers of the night weave through her dreams, gentle reminders of stories untold, of lives intertwined by fate and circumstance. They speak of courage and kindness, of the enduring strength of the human spirit. Annalisa, cradled in their embrace, feels a deep sense of connection to all who have come before and all who will follow. In this moment she is part of a tapestry that spans generations, her own thread a vibrant part of the whole. As the candle burns low, its light a mere glimmer against the encroaching dark, Annalisa surrenders to sleep. The night wraps its arms around her, a soft, soothing presence that promises safety and rest. And as she drifts into dreams, her heart remains a steadfast flame, a beacon of hope that shines brightly against the night. The promise of a new dawn lingers on the horizon, a gentle assurance that the world will turn once more towards the light. In the quiet of the night, where shadows dance softly on the walls, and the air is filled with the chill of distant memories, Annalisa finds herself enveloped in a tapestry of dreams, each thread woven with care and reverence. The echoes of a world at peace hum gently in her mind, a lullaby as ancient as the stars, whispering tales of lands untouched by the ravages of time. The candle, flickering bravely against the pressing darkness, casts a warm, golden glow that caresses her face like the tender hand of a loved one. It paints soft silhouettes on the walls, a silent play of light and dark that mirrors the balance of life itself. Outside, the cold air carries with it the faintest hint of pine and earth, a reminder of the forest that cradles her village, standing tall and steadfast through the changing seasons. In her dreams, Annalisa walks through these woods, her footsteps silent on the carpet of fallen leaves. The trees stand as sentinels, their branches whispering secrets in a language only the heart can understand. She feels the cool touch of the night air on her skin, a gentle reminder of the world outside her dreams. It is a world that waits patiently for the dawn, for the promise of warmth and light that will chase away the shadows. The distant echoes of life weave through her slumber, the soft murmur of voices carried on the wind. They speak of love and loss, of the quiet bravery found in everyday moments. Each whisper is a thread in the vast tapestry of humanity, binding her to countless others who dream beneath the same sky. Annalisa feels the weight of these stories, the lives lived with dignity and grace, and she knows that her own story is but one of many. As the night deepens, the sounds of the world grow softer, like the gentle closing of a book. The candle's flame flickers one last time before surrendering to the dark, leaving only the glow of embers to warm the room. Yet, in her heart, Annalisa carries a light that cannot be extinguished. It is the light of hope, an eternal flame that defies the night. In the stillness, she hears the soft rustle of fabric as her mother tucks the blanket around her shoulders, a gesture of love that transcends words. Annalisa sighs in her sleep, her dreams a safe haven where the world is as it should be, peaceful, kind, and filled with the gentle hum of life. As the first light of dawn begins its delicate ascent, painting the horizon in shades of rose and gold, Annalisa stirs. The promise of a new day, fragile and beautiful, awaits her, and in the quiet moments before waking, she holds on to her dreams, letting them guide her heart to a place where hope reigns eternal. As the first blush of dawn caresses the sky, the world remains wrapped in a tranquil embrace. The cold air carries with it the scent of dew-kissed earth and the whispers of dreams that linger just beyond the veil of sleep. Annalisa lies cocooned in warmth, her breath slow and measured, as if the very act of waking might shatter the fragile peace that envelops her. The echoes of distant memories drift through her mind, like the soft strains of a lullaby. They tell tales of simpler times, when the world was a tapestry of vibrant colors and laughter, echoed through sunlit fields. Annalisa remembers the gentle touch of her grandmother's hand, the way her eyes twinkled with stories of old, weaving magic into every word. Those stories, like the distant echoes, are threads that tie her to her past, to a time when innocence reigned supreme. In the quiet of the room, the last vestiges of night cling to the corners, reluctant to yield to the burgeoning day. The embers in the hearth glow faintly, casting a soft, warm light that dances across the walls, creating shadows that play hide and seek. Each flicker of light tells a story, a dance of shadows that speaks of resilience and the undying human spirit. Outside, the world begins to stir. The first birds sing their morning song, a gentle heralding of the dawn. Their melodies are a symphony of hope, a reminder that life persists, even in the face of uncertainty. Annalise listens to their song, feeling it resonate within her, a quiet promise that today, like every day, brings with it the possibility of joy and discovery. Her mother's soft footsteps approach, the sound a comforting rhythm that dispels the remnants of sleep. A tender hand brushes Annalise's hair from her forehead, a familiar gesture that speaks of love and protection. She opens her eyes to find her mother's gaze, warm and reassuring, a beacon in the dim light. "Good morning, my love," her mother whispers, her voice a gentle caress. Annalise smiles, the simple greeting a balm to her soul, grounding her in the present while allowing her dreams to linger just a little longer. As the room fills with the soft light of morning, Annalise rises, carrying with her the warmth of hope and the promise of a new beginning. The world outside awaits, filled with stories yet to be written, adventures yet to be embarked upon. And, as she steps into the day, she carries within her the echoes of the night, the whispers of dreams, and the unwavering light of hope that guides her path forward. The room, still wrapped in the gentle embrace of dawn, holds a sacred stillness, broken only by the soft rustle of blankets as Annalise rises. The air is crisp, carrying with it the scent of dew-kissed earth, and the distant, lingering chill of the night. She moves quietly, not wanting to disturb the fragile peace that envelops their small home, a sanctuary amidst the turmoil beyond its walls. As Annalise dresses, the fabric of her clothes feels cool against her skin, a tactile reminder of the world she must step into. Her fingers, nimble and sure, fasten buttons and smooth wrinkles, each motion deliberate and grounding. She takes a moment to glance out the window, the glass pane cool beneath her fingertips, her breath leaving a fleeting mist that obscures the view for a heartbeat. Beyond the glass, the landscape unfurls, bathed in the soft hues of early morning, a watercolor painting of muted greens and browns, touched by the golden blush of sunlight. The whispers of the morning breeze find their way through the cracks in the window frame, carrying with them the distant echoes of a world awakening. Somewhere, a dog barks, its voice a lone sentinel in the quiet. Elsewhere, the faint clatter of a train on distant tracks, a reminder of journeys undertaken and destinations yet to be reached. These sounds weave a tapestry of life, their gentle persistence a lullaby that lulls the heart into hope. In the kitchen, the soft glow of a candle flickers on the table, casting a warm, amber light that dances upon the walls. It illuminates the simple breakfast laid out with care, a loaf of bread, slices of cheese, and a pot of tea, steam curling upwards like ghostly tendrils. Annalise and her mother share this ritual in silence, their movements synchronized, a ballet of familiarity and love. The tea, warm and fragrant, is a balm against the morning chill, its aroma wrapping around them like an embrace. Their eyes meet across the table, and in that silent communion, words are unnecessary. There exists a bond that transcends the spoken, a shared strength that fortifies them against the uncertainties of the world outside. Annalise feels it in the way her mother's hand lingers on her own, a gentle pressure that conveys volumes, courage, faith, and an unspoken promise that together they will face whatever the day brings. As they finish their meal, the candle's flame flickers and wanes, a final dance before it dims. The sun now fully risen, its light spills into the room, a radiant herald of the day's possibilities. Annalise stands, her heart buoyed by the warmth of the morning and the love that surrounds her. She steps towards the door, the threshold between the safety of home and the vastness of the world beyond. With a deep breath, she embraces the day, carrying with her the echoes of night, the whispers of dreams, and the unwavering light of hope that guides her path forward. As Annalise steps out into the crisp morning air, A gentle chill brushes against her cheeks, invigorating her senses. The world outside is shrouded in a delicate mist, a soft veil that clings to the earth, muffling sounds and blurring the edges of reality. The distant echoes of morning stirrings, bird song, the faint clatter of a cart, the rhythmic footsteps of neighbors beginning their day, mingle into a harmonious symphony, a gentle prelude to the day's unfolding. The cobblestone path leading away from her home is familiar underfoot, its stones cool and smooth, whispering stories of those who have walked it before. Each step is deliberate, a mindful meditation, as she moves through the village, where the buildings stand like old sentinels, their facades worn but enduring. The rising sun casts elongated shadows that stretch across the street, playing hide and seek with the light as it filters through the trees, dappling the ground with patches of warmth. Annalise walks with purpose, yet her heart remains tethered to the tranquil moments just past. The scent of dew-laden earth mingles with the faint aroma of wood smoke from chimneys, a comforting reminder of hearths and homes. She cradles these sensations, wrapping them around herself like a cherished quilt, a safeguard against the uncertainties that lie beyond the horizon. As the mist begins to lift, the world emerges with renewed clarity. The sky, a canvas of soft blues and pale golds, stretches above her, infinite and inviting. Annalise pauses, allowing the cool air to fill her lungs, grounding her in the present. In this moment, time seems to slow, the world's demands held at bay by the gentle rhythm of morning. Around her, the village awakens. Windows open to greet the day, revealing glimpses of life within, children's laughter, the soft murmur of conversations, the clink of utensils against porcelain. These sounds, like distant whispers, weave a tapestry of community, binding the villagers in an unspoken kinship that offers solace and strength. As she continues her walk, Annalise's thoughts drift to her mother, to the warmth of their shared morning, and the unyielding bond that anchors her. She carries these thoughts like talismans, each one a beacon of light that illuminates her path. The world may be fraught with challenges, but within her heart, Annalise holds an unwavering hope, a quiet, persistent flame that mirrors the candlelight of the morning, guiding her through the day with grace and resilience. Annalise's footsteps are gentle over the cobblestone path, each step a soft whisper in the tapestry of sounds that envelops the village. The sun continues its languid ascent, casting long shadows that waver like spectres from a bygone era. The air carries with it a delicate chill, a reminder of the night's lingering embrace. Yet it is softened by the promise of warmth that the day holds. The echoes of distant voices rise and fall, carried on the crisp breeze like a symphony of life's quiet persistence. They are joined by the occasional bark of a dog, a rooster's crow, the rustle of leaves as they dance in the morning light. These are the sounds of resilience, the village breathing in unison, a living organism that thrives in the shadow of uncertainty. Annalise finds herself drawn toward the village square, where the heart of the community beats strongest. Here, the baker has already begun his work, the scent of fresh bread wafting through the air, a fragrant harbinger of sustenance and comfort. She pauses for a moment, breathing in deeply, allowing the aroma to fill her senses and anchor her amidst the swirling currents of her thoughts. A flicker of candlelight catches her eye, drawing her attention to the small chapel at the edge of the square. Its windows glow softly, a beacon of solace for those who seek it. Annalise steps inside, the air cool and still, a sanctuary of silence that envelops her like a gentle embrace. The flickering flames dance along the stone walls, casting a warm glow that soothes the spirit and quiets the mind. Here in this sacred space, Annalise feels the weight of the world lift momentarily. She closes her eyes, the soft murmur of whispered prayers surrounding her, a chorus of hopes and dreams that transcend the physical. Each whisper is a thread, woven into the fabric of faith and fortitude, an ethereal tapestry that binds the community together. She lights a candle of her own, its flame a small yet potent symbol of enduring hope. As she watches it flicker and sway, she is reminded of her mother's words, spoken softly in the quiet moments of dawn. In darkness, a single flame can light the way. These words echo in her heart, a lullaby of courage and conviction that she carries with her. Anneliese steps back into the morning light. The world around her painted in hues of hope and possibility. The village, her village, stands resilient, each day a testament to the enduring spirit of its people. With each step, she feels the strength of their shared journey, a quiet resolve that propels her forward, ever onward, through the gentle cadence of the day. The morning air nips gently at Anneliese's cheeks, a crisp reminder of the season's embrace. She pulls her shawl tighter, feeling the fabric's soft texture against her skin, a comforting barrier against the chill. Around her, the village begins to stir, the first tendrils of smoke curling lazily from chimneys, mingling with the faint scent of pine and earth. The distant echoes of a rooster's call float through the air, a familiar melody that heralds the start of another day in this timeless place. Anneliese walks along the cobblestone path, each step a soft rhythm that harmonizes with the world awakening around her. The sky above is a canvas of muted colors, the pale light of dawn weaving through the lingering shadows. She pauses by the old stone bridge, where the river flows gently beneath, its surface a mirror of the sky's quiet transformation. The water sings softly as it moves, a lullaby of nature that calms the soul and whispers secrets of the past. The village square comes alive with the gentle hum of life. Merchants set up their stalls, their movements deliberate and unhurried, as they arrange their wares with care. The scent of freshly baked bread wafts through the air, mingling with the earthy aroma of vegetables and spices, a fragrant symphony that beckons to all who pass by. Anneliese exchanges smiles and greetings, each interaction a thread in the tapestry of community, binding them together with invisible ties of kinship and care. Children's laughter rings out, a sweet, joyful sound that echoes through the square, a reminder of innocence and the promise of tomorrow. Anneliese watches them play, their laughter like the tinkling of distant bells, a sound that lingers in the heart long after it fades from the ear. She finds solace in their joy, a gentle assurance that even amidst uncertainty, life continues to blossom and grow. As the sun begins its slow ascent, casting long golden rays across the village, Anneliese feels a warmth within her, a quiet strength that anchors her to this place, to these people. She knows that each day is a gift, each moment a chance to weave love and hope into the fabric of their lives. With a heart full of gratitude, she continues her walk, the path unfurling before her like a gentle stream. The village breathes as one, a serene symphony of resilience and grace, each note a testament to the enduring spirit of those who call it home. Anneliese walks on, her steps a quiet prayer, a promise of light in the midst of shadows, ever forward into the unfolding day. As the village awakens, a delicate tapestry of sounds weaves through the crisp morning air, each note a whisper of life stirring gently from slumber. The soft clinking of milk bottles being placed at doorsteps, the hushed murmur of neighbors exchanging morning pleasantries, and the distant echo of a church bell tolling softly, its sound carried on the cool breeze, all merge into a subtle symphony that cradles the senses in a tender embrace. Anneliese pauses by the fountain at the heart of the square, its waters shimmering under the first kiss of sunlight, the gentle gurgle of the spring, a soothing melody that dances in the air, harmonizes with the rustle of leaves in the light morning wind. It is a soundscape of tranquility, a reminder of the constancy of nature's rhythms, even as the world beyond their village seems to tremble with uncertainty. Drawn by the warmth of companionship, Anneliese steps into the small cafe, its windows softly aglow with the flicker of candlelight. Inside, the air is imbued with the rich aroma of freshly brewed coffee, a comforting fragrance that wraps around her like a favorite shawl. Friends and neighbors gather around small wooden tables, their conversations a gentle murmur, a quiet symphony of whispers and laughter that fills the space with life and warmth. The cafe owner, a kind-hearted woman named Greta, offers Anneliese a steaming cup of coffee, her eyes twinkling with the light of shared memories and unspoken understanding. They exchange a few words, their voices low and melodic, blending seamlessly into the ambient chorus of the morning. Anneliese sips her coffee slowly, savoring its warmth, each sip an anchor to the present moment, a pause in the flow of time. Beyond the cafe's snug embrace, the village square begins to bustle with the day's quiet activities. The soft clatter of carts being wheeled to their places, the muted thud of crates being set down, and the occasional gentle call of vendors all punctuate the morning air with a rhythm as steady as a heartbeat. Wrapped in the embrace of these familiar sounds and scents, Anneliese steps back into the square, the cold air a gentle reminder of the season's touch. She walks on, her heart a lantern of hope, casting its gentle glow into the morning mist. Each step is a testament to resilience, a soft footfall on the path of life that unfurls like a meandering river, winding its way through the tapestry of their shared existence, ever onward, ever hopeful. As the village stretches and sighs into the day, Anneliese knows that though the world may change, the heart of this place beats strong and true, a beacon of constancy and care amidst the ebb and flow of time. And so she continues, her spirit intertwined with the whispers of the world around her, a quiet song of peace and promise in the gentle dawn. Anneliese meanders through the cobblestone paths, her footsteps barely audible against the gentle hum of the village awakening. Each stone beneath her feet holds stories of the past, etched like ancient runes whispering secrets in the crisp morning air. The cold nips at her cheeks, a tender reminder of the season's embrace, while a distant echo of church bells tolls softly, their sound a delicate lace weaving through the fabric of the dawn. The village, wrapped in the soft shawl of early light, seems to hold its breath in reverent stillness. Windows flicker with the golden glow of candlelight, casting warm, flickering shadows that dance along the walls, telling tales of yesteryears and dreams yet to unfold. The glow from the candles spills onto the street, guiding Anneliese's path with a gentle assurance, each flicker a promise of light amidst the shadows. As she walks, the symphony of the village unfolds around her, a symphony not of grand crescendo, but of subtle, soothing notes. The muted conversations of early risers blend with the occasional rustle of leaves, stirred by a gentle breeze that carries with it the faint scent of pine from the nearby woods. Anneliese breathes deeply, letting the cool, fresh air fill her lungs, grounding her in this tranquil moment. Passing by the bakery, the warm aroma of freshly baked bread mingles with the crisp air, wrapping around her like a tender embrace. The baker, a robust man with flour-dusted hands, offers her a nod and a soft smile, his eyes reflecting the simple joy of the morning. It's a silent exchange, a shared understanding of the beauty found in small, everyday miracles. Anneliese continues her journey, the village a living tapestry of sound and scent, woven together with threads of history and hope. Children's laughter floats gently on the breeze, a sweet reminder of innocence and the unyielding promise of tomorrow. The soothing rhythm of life here is a balm, a gentle lullaby that cradles the spirit, inviting each soul to find solace and strength within the embrace of community. As she reaches the edge of the village, where the fields stretch out like a patchwork quilt under the wide open sky, Anneliese pauses. The horizon is painted with hues of soft pink and gold, a masterpiece of dawn's gentle hand. She stands still, her heart swelling with gratitude and quiet determination, a steadfast resolve to carry the light of this place within her, a beacon to guide her through the days ahead. In the quiet of this moment, Anneliese feels the whispers of the world around her soft, ancient and wise. They speak of resilience and renewal, of love that endures, and hope that never fades. Wrapped in this serene lullaby, she knows that no matter the trials that may come, the heart of the village, and her own, will continue to beat with unwavering strength and gentle grace. The distant echo of a church bell drifts through the crisp morning air, its sound a gentle ripple across the village, marking the passage of time with a soothing regularity. The soft glow of candlelight flickers in a nearby window, casting warm, dancing shadows that speak of comfort and the quiet unfolding of daily rituals. Anneliese breathes deeply, the cold air invigorating, yet softened by the promise of a new day. As she turns to follow the path that winds through the fields, the soft crunch of frost beneath her feet creates a melody in harmony with the murmurs of nature, the rustling of leaves, the whisper of the wind weaving through the tall grasses. Each sound is a note in the symphony of dawn, a reminder of the world's enduring beauty amidst the turmoil that shadows their lives. The horizon stretches endlessly before her, a canvas painted with the delicate brushstrokes of the morning sun. In this tranquil solitude, Annalisa finds solace, her thoughts a gentle stream flowing with memories of laughter shared and stories told by candlelight. She recalls the warmth of family gatherings, the comfort of familiar faces illuminated by the soft glow of evening lamps. In this moment of introspective peace, she feels the strength of those who walked before her, their whispers urging her forward with a promise that hope is a light that never dims. The cold air carries their voices, a gentle chorus that wraps around her like a tender embrace, guiding her steps as she moves forward into the unfolding day, her spirit buoyed by the timeless lullaby of life and love. As the moon cast its gentle glow over the quiet village, the whispers of the past melted into the stillness of the night. The tales of courage and resilience drifted away like a soft lullaby, wrapping the world in a tender embrace. In the hush of nightfall, the shadows of history found their rest, and dreams wove a tapestry of peace. Safe beneath the starry sky, hearts settled into the comfort of sleep, where the echoes of yesterday gently faded, leaving a serene promise of tomorrow's light.